welcome et bonjour à tous for the 5th year of Musical Mondays, le 5e Lundis Musicaux. We're coming to you from the Heritage Barn, la grange à Maison Fairbairn, and you can listen in, écoutez bien, à WKFLD Community Radio. And yes, I am your host this evening, Jill Rick, and yes, I am okay. I would like to acknowledge our appreciation for the use of this land sur le territoire algonquin non cédé. At the end, you can click on our virtual Pass the Hat, and the link is found on fairbairn.ca. And if you're on YouTube, look below for the donation button. We love donations. À la fin du spectacle, nous passerons le chapeau de façon virtuelle. Pour faire les dons, consultez le site web fairbairn.ca ou sur YouTube, cliquez sur le lien ci-dessous. Les fonds amassés iront 80% à nos musiciens et aussi pour appuyer la Maison Fairbairn. So enjoy the show while you support Fairbairn. You also can do local support et acheter les repas pour apporter, pour appuyer les locaux, les restaurant locals. So tonight we are pleased to welcome our very own talented Paul Hampsey pour une soirée d'excellence. Paul Hampsey is a Wakefield singer-songwriter who's been performing solo and with various bands for years. His songs range from silly tales of giant houseplants to serious examinations on the state of the planet. He has recorded 2 solo albums, and he has an album with his bandmates in Tractor. Great dancing for that group. Whether it's an introspective reflection on love or a straight-ahead barn burner, Paul's songs are crafted with sincere desire to reach others. Ce soir, nous souhaitons la bienvenue chaleureusement à Paul Hampsey. Yes, you can clap.
Cool, thanks Jill, and thank you all for being out there tonight. This is a tune called Old Paul, and it's not about me. Old Paul didn't feel like working in the yard. Thought a lot sitting in the sun. So he put his chair down by the pile of wood with a fine view of the grass. Got started singing songs, had a bee in his hair. Couple more poking around. Well, he didn't much mind as long as they kept out of his beer. Kicking back on a nice day, having his own kind of fun. Conversations with the birds and the bees, with the sky and the trees, in the long green grass and the sun. Old Paul started up for the top of the hill, only got about halfway, till he found a nice spot to have a look around, and a sweet pile of leaves for a bed. Kicking back on a nice day, having his own kind of fun. Conversations with the birds and the bees, with the sky and the trees, in the long green grass and the sun. Oh, I didn't feel like working in the yard. Felt like sitting in the sun. So I put my chair down by the long green grass. God singing this here song. Put my chair down by the pile of wood. Got a bee in my hair. Wish we'd get out of there. Thanks so much. a new tune, and yeah, I guess it's a bit autobiographical, except for the old part. But there have been occasions when I set out to do a bunch of yard work and end up just looking at the sun. Not right at it, though. It's a happy day, and late that night, we took Griffins Bridge against all advice. Darkest bridge ever was. You led the way like you've been here before. There's no turning back on Griffins Bridge. Shortest bridge ever was, or ever was. Well, it started out easy, take it slowly, learning each other's songs. It's our revolution on Griffins Bridge. Did I ever thank you for getting me home? Things can get hairy on Griffins Bridge. Funkiest bridge ever was, or ever was. Well, it started out easy, take it slowly, learning each other's songs. Well, it's our revolution, finding our way. It's our revolution on Griffins Bridge. Thank you, Griffins Bridge. Well, here's a tune about a fella who's got at least 2 problems. He's trying to make himself right. In fact, he just wants to get on home. Early Sunday morning, she came stumbling in, loaded down with whiskey and gin. We commenced drinking. Next thing that I knew, I went down, just as she did too. I'm going home, keep out of my way, going home. This time I mean to stay. I would tell you I was lying, but it wouldn't be true. No one's broken my heart half as well as you. Well, I slipped out the back door, making real good time, jumping fences and docking clotheslines. Made it to the bus stop where I got loaded in and found a seat. just as she did too. I'm going home, keep out of my way, going home. This time I mean and stay. I would tell you I was lying, but it wouldn't be true. No one's broken my heart half as well as you. I'm going home, keep out of my way, going home. This time I mean and stay. I would tell you I was lying, but it wouldn't be true. No one's broken my heart half as well as you. Whiskey and gin, terrible things, terrible things. Well, when I first moved to Wakefield, I was getting to know people, and some folks were doing a march up on the top of the hill where P17 is now, I guess. There was an earlier P17 parking lot. So I decided to go along. I wanted to impress a lady. It seems I did, maybe. So we started up the hill, this parade of people, and things got pretty wild up at the top of that hill. This gigantic pine tree was about to come down for the highway, and people were climbing on it and howling, and it was pretty wild. And one of the organizers looked at me and said, "Is this getting too hippie for you, Paul?" And indeed it was. It's a tune called Hippies. Quit your belly aching, it's time for a pint. Get some mustard in ya, and you'll be alright. Hippies use a back door, no exceptions, no exceptions. I don't know my neighbor, well I know her dog. Sits out in the backyard, barks his poor head off. Hippies in the backyard, no exceptions, no exceptions. I've been searching all day for clever words to sing, and so far I've come up with two. No exceptions. Quit your belly aching, it's time for a pint. Get some Molson in ya, and you'll be alright. Hippies use a back door, no exceptions, no exceptions. I've been searching all day for clever words to sing, and so far I've come up with two. No exceptions, no exceptions, no exceptions. hand-painted sign on a cold winter day. She's walking the line, saving our trees where the highway's coming and the mountainside's coming down. He drives his bus on a broken down road over these hills and the ice and snow. Well, the river road's closed and the traffic keeps coming on. It's a beautiful world. Live your good life. It's a beautiful world. I'll sing it again with you. It's a beautiful world. Live your good life. It's a beautiful world. They built their house here 25 years ago. Their dream home surrounded by trees. All the trees are gone now. Instead of living in Valley Verde, they got a house by a racetrack. One day this will be over. I'll meet you at our corner cafe, just like always. In this village where we live, if you need help, we'll get you through. It's a beautiful world. Live your good life. It's a beautiful world. And to sing it again with you. It's a beautiful world. Live your good life. It's a beautiful world. Yes. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. Thanks so much. I really like hippies, don't get me wrong. Just gonna have a little drink of water here. Ooh, it's warm in here. There's a lot of talking happening these days. A lot of it good, which is great. But of course, sometimes there's just too much talking. Might have been a witness, but not this time. When bad things happen, turn the other way. Said to be a lady, some say a friend. Might have been a lover, maybe loves her still. Might have been a lover, everyone's talking. Might have been a lover, maybe loves her still. Known as a drunkard, at it all the time. His sweet companion cares for everything. and as he lay dying, and word got out, town came calling, no one felt a thing. Town came calling, everyone's talking. Town came calling, no one felt a thing. Wants to be a singer, well, he's never on time. Invites his friends, so no one ever shows. And once a week, at open stage, he sings his songs, well, no one hears a thing. He sings his songs while everyone's talking. He sings his songs, well, no one hears a thing. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. Well, I'm fortunate to play in a band with my friends in Tractor. And this is a tune we do. It's a lot more fun with the band. It's a tune called Rockstar Jeans. I know we all have some at home somewhere. Those pair of jeans with no knees in them that you feel cool walking around in. But once you try to get them on, you're bouncing around on one foot with your foot going through the hole and stuck there. That's my experience anyways. Tune called Rockstar Jeans. Don't know why I'm in this band. I'm not good looking and I'm not a dancing man. My guitar is always out of tune. Have a little trouble remembering the words. Well, I call all my brothers, they never let me down. They always bring me up when they're around. My long hair's not really mine. Got it on sale, $1.65. My Rockstar jeans don't fit too well. Always put my feet through the holes in the knees. Well, I call all my sisters, they never let me down. They always bring me up when they're around. Here's a bridge, you better get across it. Little buzzing on your G won't bother me. Just remember all those tricks I taught you, kept you for free. Bending strings is not for me. I've got to practice every day. It isn't easy playing musician nights like these when nobody's been listening. Well, I call all my family, they never let me down. They always bring me up when they're around. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have danced around while I was attempting to show that I'm such a bad dancer. Something tinged and the oven's ready. Pop that turkey in there. Here's a tune about being down and out. Face down in the mud, stepping around him, just as he sits up, throws the hair from his face, staring down to the side, looking low and low and low. I put my hand out and he come along, had a grin you couldn't help but return. He's lived here ever since, paces the hall most nights, sleeps on the couch if he sleeps at all. I never knew his name, no one mentioned mine. We got along alright, just the same, till I come home to an empty house, gone, never to return. I'm older now, who wouldn't be? None the wiser, as you see. I've taken roads that brought me low. Step around me, I'm face down in the mud. I'm low, low, low. I'm none the wiser, as you see. Step around me, I'm face down in the mud. I'm face down in the mud. Put your hand out, I could come along. I've got a grin you couldn't help but return. Thanks so much. Thank you very much. It's nice to have an audience. Wasn't quite expecting that. It's pretty cool. So many people here helping out with this event, and I'm just sending them all my love right now. And I'll get to their names eventually through the evening, because I love them all. They're such great people, and I feel very privileged to be part of this tonight. Well, back February, January, when Earth was trending, there was a lot of cool stuff happening with the young folks marching and adults as well, including a contingent from Wakefield, marching for climate change, and I was inspired by that. And this tune is called The Thunder Speech. On the day of the thunderous speech, temperatures rising, children marching on the streets, cobble signs aloft. Save our earth. On the day the scientists say 12 years and counting, politicians talk a lot, are any of them listening? As another year goes by, started slowly, still building stronger. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. Seas are rising, our house is burning. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. We can raise our voices, we can raise our voices, yes. On the day the sign will say, houses and counting, politicians talk a lot, are any of them listening? As another year goes by, at night the jungles burned, choking the lungs of the earth, clearing land carelessly, a record year for industry, choking the lungs of the earth. Started slowly, still building stronger. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. Seas are rising, our house is burning. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. We can raise our voices, we can raise our voices, yes. A moment now for all that we have lost. On the day of the thunderous speech, temperatures rising, children marching on the streets, cardboard signs aloft, save our earth. Started slowly, still building stronger. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. Seas are rising, our house is burning. Children marching on the streets are only getting started now. We could save our earth, 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 we could save earth. We could raise our voices, we can raise our voices, yes. Save our earth. Thank you. Thanks so much. That's very kind. Well, I'm saving the earth one plant at a time. I have a huge plant at home. It's called the Monstera plant that hangs menacingly over a ledge in my living room. And this plant has a personality. And let me tell you what, she's known as Big Sally. And this is her ode to Big Sally. Won't you water big old Sally when I'm gone? But that's not how Big Sally begins. This is how it begins. Won't you water big old Sally when I'm gone? She don't take to drinking alone. Sit for a while if you are able. I will leave a fresh bottle on the table. Say hello to my sweet pea when I'm away. She needs loving every other day. And if you should get caught up in her vine, I will thank you to remember she is mine. I've been traveling on the road. Won't you care for my garden? I've been dreaming of sweet rosemary tangled up in creeping time, and keeping secrets from my English ivy. When I get back, things are getting lively. Work working on a plan to surprise her. I'm bringing home a load of fertilizer. I've been traveling on the road. Won't you care for my garden? I've been dreaming of sweet rosemary, tangled up in creeping time. I've been traveling on the road. Won't you care for my garden? I've been dreaming of sweet rosemary, tangled up in creeping time. Won't you water big old Sally when I'm gone? She don't take to drinking alone. Sit for a while if you are able. I will leave a fresh bottle on the table. I'll make you a 5-star somewhere on the table. Thanks so much. Well, this past winter, I recorded a wee tune with Elise Marlene. Heard the beautiful voice, angelic voice. We were sitting one afternoon out in the woods and we saw an ermine, and we had a long visit with the ermine. It was really spectacular and very cool. And after it had gone, we followed its tracks around, and squirrel tracks, etc. And it was that simplicity of life, that things had not changed for them whatsoever. All they wanted was acorns, and man, that's a beautiful goal to have, I think. This tune called Having Trouble. We have tracked the ermine, we follow the squirrel. They leave little clues for us, secrets from their world. We are having trouble finding acorns in the snow. It's the mist of winter here, and buried far below. It's a long way down, having trouble. It's a long way down. It's a long way down, having trouble finding our way back. Let nature tell us. Finding our way back, let nature tell us. Finding our way back home. A visit with the ancient oak, we wrap our arms around. Many scars of lifelong lived, tales of ups and downs. It's a long way down, having trouble. It's a long way down. It's a long way down, having trouble finding our way back. Let nature tell us. Thanks so much. Thank you. Well, I took this week course, and on the last class, it was maybe 8 people in the class. And for the last class, we were challenged to do something outside of our comfort zone, let's say. So I decided to write a song in French, and I don't speak French. But I did want to say goodbye somehow to all these folks who I may never see again. So it's a tune called Au revoir. I'm sending this out to my mom, Anne Marie, because she likes the song. And you should hear her Scottish accent talking French. It's pretty fun. Bonne chance pour l'avenir, mon ami. C'était un plaisir de te rencontrer. Rends mon cœur avec toi et mes rêves aussi. Je penserai à toi tous mes jours. Bonne chance pour l'avenir, mon ami. Nous avons partagé beaucoup de choses. Prends mes sourires avec toi et mes rêves aussi. Je penserai à toi tous mes jours. Bonne chance, chanter, danser. Bonne chance, mes amis, je vous aime. Bonne chance, prenez mon cœur avec vous. Bonne chance, mes amis, je vous aime. Sans douleur, enfin guéri. Sans douleur, enfin guéri. Bonne chance pour l'avenir, mon ami. C'est un plaisir de te rencontrer. Rends mon cœur avec toi et mes rêves aussi. Je penserai à toi tous mes jours. Bonne chance, chanter, danser. Bonne chance, mes amis, je vous aime. Bonne chance, prenez mon cœur avec vous. Bonne chance, mes amis, je vous aime. Thank you so much. And apologies to all my French friends. But hey, I tried. I have one more song for you guys tonight. I'm so happy to be here and so honored to be invited to join the Fairbairn stage. And there's many volunteers here. I'm not going to try to name them all, but holy moly. This village should be proud of this effort that these folks are putting out here. It feels very professional. Here's a tune called The Book. It's about peace, or how we can find peace if we choose to. And the last word tonight that I'm going to sing will be peace, and hope you can join me. Was read, the book was called Call It What You Want, we pried it open. page 2 said, turn to page 1. We got down on our knees and started over. This night, just beginning this song, I felt like sharing with you. When we got to the end, it hadn't made any sense at all, so we faithfully followed all its advice. And you have to admit, although this may be sentimental, I like the way the hero dies in the end and comes alive again. This night, just beginning this song, I felt like sharing with you. It feels like peace, peace is all around us, peace is all around. And at the end of the night, when the crowd thins out and the last man standing shouting out, peace. Oh, don't shy away from the loaves and the fishes. Shalom, salam, all mean peace. Heed the words, what our good books say. Love all our peoples, love all their ways. This night, just beginning this song, I felt like sharing with you. It feels like peace, peace is all around us, peace is all around. And at the end of the night, when the crowd thins out and the last woman standing shouting out, peace. Thank you so much. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to Paul. Mille fois merci, Paul. You all do realize that this is our 5th year of Musical Mondays, le 5e Lundis Musicaux, and we would not have had the first one if it weren't for our Paul. So, yay. Clap at home, clap at home. So, and thank you to you for all tuning in. Merci d'être parmi nous. Please show your support, and that means more than clapping. And go to the fairbairn.ca website and click on the donation link. Vos dons sont bien appréciés. Suivez les consignes pour le chapeau virtuel. For those of you tuning in later in the week, vous pouvez encore cliquer sur le lien, and we accept donations anytime. Our upcoming show la semaine prochaine is La Reine du Café à micro ouverte, Margot Doucet. Yay! You can find out all about our upcoming performers et nos investisseurs publics à fairbairn.ca. À bientôt. See you all next week. Mwah, mwah, and you can clap.